Welcome to today's football commentary news. England's defeat to Spain in the Euro 2024 final. What did Southgate say about England's fitness? Let's dive into the commentary. After England's loss in the Euro 2024 final, Gareth Southgate became the only manager in the tournament's history to lose two finals. Stars Saka and John Stones were in tears at the final whistle as England once again fell short, unable to end their 58-year trophy drought. Southgate had been dealing with fitness concerns about his players, particularly striker Harry Kane, before they headed to Euro 2024 in early June, and rarely did they display the sharpness seen in opponents like Spain during the final loss. Gareth Southgate stated there was nothing to hide about England's fitness issues at Euro 2024, admitting even captain Harry Kane couldn't perform at his best in Germany. Kane had declined in the final stages of Bayern Munich's season, while La Liga's player of the season, Jude Bellingham, faded in the second half of the campaign, with 18 of his 23 goals coming before the new year. But it wasn't just these two stars, several other England players were also not in peak condition. Speaking after the 2-1 loss to Spain in the final, Southgate said, "Spain was the better team and fully deserved the title by defeating us. This final was an exciting and inspiring match. There were moments we could have taken the lead. But overall, Spain was the better team throughout the tournament and deserved the victory. Reaching the final was already an achievement for us. Today, we had enough possession to create goals, but Spain was the better team and they scored more than us." Southgate declined to discuss his future after the crushing Euro 2024 final defeat and faced criticism for not making better use of his squad. Speaking to ITV Sport, Southgate said, "England faced several issues entering the tournament. We worked hard to address most of these, such as bringing Luke Shaw into the game, but ultimately we fell short. Honestly, England deserves great credit for reaching the Euro 2024 final, but we couldn't seize our opportunities. I think the players didn't retain possession well enough. Spain controlled the game more. And this was the main difference. Defensively, we played well in the first half, but the weakness in maintaining possession was still evident. This may be due to their physical foundation not being good. Many England players arrived at the training camp after missing the end of the season. Luke Shaw hadn't played in 4 months. We have a young player, Kobbie Mainoo, who has played too much. Bellingham also cramped up. In fact, England played well in the final and equalized. But I think the defeat came from the fitness issues we faced entering the tournament, exerting ourselves in the extra time. Therefore, the players' ability to hold on to the ball in the final was very little, ultimately causing significant consequences. Poor fitness was partly the reason we weakened and made mistakes. This physical damage is certainly a big issue for England. The disadvantage worsened as they couldn't maintain possession from the start of the match. We also faced many disadvantages, having less than a day to recover and an extra time match previously. But I must admit, Spain played better." Southgate made a bold decision to substitute captain Kane, England's top scorer, with an hour remaining, hoping the replacement Ollie Watkins could replicate his dramatic success against the Netherlands in the semi-finals. It was also a disappointing end for Harry Kane, who was among 6 scorers in the Golden Boot race. However, Kane struggled to showcase his usual form for a long period. Southgate also admitted that when England equalized, the chance to beat Spain was clear, but Spain put England in a position to lose control, and Spain capitalized on that opportunity. Explaining Kane's substitution, Southgate said Kane was not sharp in some situations, so he was replaced. At this time, he knew Harry Kane was not at his best form and couldn't showcase his best abilities in this tournament. The English striker shared that Euro is a tough tournament, while Southgate added, "Physically, this is a tiring phase for Harry Kane. He hasn't had many good matches and hasn't reached the high level we all expected." Kane himself said, "This is not an easy tournament. We had to show a lot of resilience, both myself and the whole England team. But we did very well to overcome a tough journey and achieve this result. Unfortunately, in the end, we couldn't win when everyone really wanted to do that for ourselves and the fans. It's a huge disappointment. The match ended with a 2-1 scoreline in favor of La Roja at the Olympiastadion in Berlin, Germany. On social media, Agbonlahor criticized Southgate, who was recently nominated for knighthood. The former Aston Villa striker sarcastically wrote, "Southgate being knighted? It's painful when England plays against a slightly stronger team and loses. Spain completely dominated us, let's see the reality. Sack Southgate now." Fans and English football experts also criticized Gareth Southgate's management throughout the tournament in Germany, despite England reaching the final. The Three Lions, along with Serbia, Denmark, and Slovenia, were placed in Group C, where they topped with 5 points, 1 win and 2 draws. Southgate's squad won 2-1 against Slovakia in the round of 16, followed by a 5-3 penalty shootout victory over Switzerland in the quarterfinals. They defeated the Netherlands 2-1 in the semi-finals. Before Euro 2024, England had once finished as runners-up. In 2020, they lost to Italy in the final. The Three Lions finished third in 1968 and 1996. Amid calls for Southgate's dismissal or resignation, the royal family issued a statement supporting the England team and the 54-year-old coach after the Euro 2024 final defeat, which read, "While victory may have eluded you tonight, my wife and I, along with our entire family, urge you and your support team to hold your heads high." Anyone who has ever participated in sports at any level will know how despairing it feels when the championship is so close. Let's send our sincere empathy to the England team, even as we congratulate Spain. But please know that reaching the European Championship final is a significant achievement and brings pride to the nation. Fans continue to cheer for the Three Lions now and in the many victories I am sure will come in the future. After receiving the silver medal, Captain Harry Kane quietly walked past the trophy without looking back. The 31-year-old striker has yet to win a team championship in his career, and he has failed several times in cup competitions such as the 2015 Confederations Cup, the 2021 UEFA Champions League, the 2021 European Cup, and the 2023 European Cup. Super Cup or Euro 2024. Spanish players also shed tears at the final whistle, but those were tears of glory and happiness. This achievement extends the streak to 27 consecutive finals of a club or Spanish team over the past 23 years. Spanish football is no longer as dominant as during the illustrious Tiki-Taka era but remains a terror to the rest of the world. Spain won all 7 matches in a very beautiful, dedicated manner, with a very distinctive style of football, while England had to fight with more than 200% effort for each game. According to the English coach, when England was playing well, Spain pressed, causing England to feel unstable, and they regained control of the game. This was the turning point that led Spain to victory. Also, according to Southgate, losing in the final is always hard to swallow. Looking back at the game's progress, it was clear. When Palmer scored the equalizer, England had clear opportunities but did not take advantage of them. If you score to take the lead, things might change. England missed a few chances like that and were, of course, punished. At the end of the match, the entire England team seemed like tired corpses, with injured legs and a broken spirit, a huge disappointment. Meanwhile, after losing in the final, his favorite student, England captain Harry Kane, immediately expressed his desire for Southgate to stay because the whole team loves him very much. This is not the time to talk about Southgate leaving or staying. It's time to heal the pain of England's second consecutive final loss. Southgate's speech shows he has honestly acknowledged the issues England faced, particularly the fitness problem. The fact that Captain Harry Kane and many other players did not perform at their best significantly affected the team's outcome. Nonetheless, Southgate showed determination and resolve to continue leading the team. The reaction from fans and football experts is understandable as they expected more from the team. However, reaching the Euro 2024 final is still a commendable achievement. It's essential for England and Southgate to learn from this defeat to better prepare for future tournaments. The support from the royal family and players like Harry Kane is also a significant motivation for Southgate to continue improving the team. Our football commentary news ends here. Thank you for watching. You can leave your comments below the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss our future videos. See you next time.